like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching.
I'm kicking back and I'm kicking back and I'm kicking back and I'm vibing, I'm chilling, I'm good, I'm kicking back and I'm good. Everything good over here, yeah, everybody know I ain't about that drama. Everything good over here, yeah, everybody know I ain't about that drama, oh yeah. Oh, look what it started. I'ma tell you right now, I plan on chilling so hard right now. Ain't taking no calls right now.
Emotional eating and real hunger, and also not getting trapped up in the fitness industry and the vanity nature of it, because a lot of y'all body ain't nothing wrong with your body, but when you compare it to these constant images on social media that says this is what you need to look like, then you start doing things that you don't need to be doing. Some of y'all want to be thick. You want to be thick. Some of these guys want, every man want to be swole. But they don't tell you the consequences of some of the habits that it takes to get these body types. I don't care about being big. I ain't never been big my whole life. And there's some big idiots out here. And getting muscles does not change your life if you didn't change your mind. I'm going to get a lot farther with my mind than I ever could with some muscles. So I done got trapped in the fitness industry and they're selling a vanity thinking that I need to gain some weight. I done overate. I done forced myself to eat, trying to take in some extra calories, and ended up feeling like trash. And I was like, dude, you are this size genetically. And you really mean to tell me you about to force yourself to eat so you can gain some weight, so you can look like everybody else trying to look? I just like, I'm skinny, forget it, whatever. You can say I'm sick, whatever. But if I look sick because I'm skinny, what do all these fat people look like? I'm through. I'm done. Ain't nobody about to sit up here counting calories and counting protein, making sure I get, man, forget all that. Ain't nobody sit up here and try to eat all that food. I'm just skinny. That's it. That is what it is. I don't care what the fitness industry is trying to show or trying to sell. I don't care. When I seen how skinny Snoop Dogg was on Baby Boy, I was like, oh yeah. Being skinny don't matter. Snoop Dogg was super skinny on Baby Boy. Yeah, you got big people that have heart problems. Have you ever been big in bulk before? No, I've never been big. The most I've ever weighed in my life was probably like 150 in my whole life. But I wonder, are skinny people's skinniness exaggerated because fat people are so fat? Would I really look skinny if the rest of the population wasn't so overweight? Obesity is causing fat people to look normal, normal people to look skinny, and skinny people to look sick. Yeah, I know skinny doesn't mean healthy.
I ain't even finna hold y'all. I feel like the bid has gotten harder for Malia, a.k.a. Tanisha Dulay, Aya, a.k.a. Portia Wade, Ephru, a.k.a. Kayla Buckner Goodwin, and Zoka, a.k.a. Jayon Marie Hamilton Townsend. I think the bid is getting harder for these women because they have been posting recently in their stories all of these memories and these pictures of Eligio Bishop, a.k.a. Nature Boy, a.k.a. Three God. What y'all think? Y'all think they struggling on the bid right now? Because you know they supposed to be in jail too.
Yeah, I know skinny doesn't mean healthy, but it also don't equal sick either. But you got people out here that's scared to lose weight, and you got skinny people that are going out their way to gain weight because they don't want to be sick. It's almost like the only way you can look sick now because everybody's fat is when you skinny. But it don't bother me. I'll just be whatever. I'm like what the Eminem song say? I am whatever you say I am. Don't matter to me. What's going on, man? I see you in here sending hearts. You probably did that on accident, tapping the screen. Some people are misdiagnosed, ain't they? Yeah, I know it was an accident. Time fly by when you're having fun, don't it? I don't know if I should say it like that no more. Just popped in for a sec. I got you. I got you. Getting older in healthcare. Have a nice day. Be great. And until next time. All right, Silk. Every time I think about Silk, I think about the group. R&B group. Silk. Silk. 2G. 2,000 watts. There's a meeting in my bedroom. That's not hard. I don't even think I know another Silk question. Well, I'll tell you this, Knowledge Born. If you ask a question that's like off the ignorance Richter scale, I'm just going to kick you out of here. So it's up to you. It's however you want to do it. I don't do the tongue wrestling. I don't do the screaming at the phone. I know you've come to know me as True from Carbonation, but my name is Aaron, and I don't act the same. I mean, give it a shot, Knowledge Born. What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? Either you get kicked out, or either I'd be like, nah, I'm not going to answer the question, or I answer it. I mean, you're playing Russian roulette. Let's give it a shot. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Oh, now you ain't going nowhere, Silk. Oh, that was a decent question, Knowledge Born. Based on his charges, do you think Eligio belongs in jail? Well, it has nothing to do with the charges. I was with this person for a number of years. And honestly, it doesn't matter what I think. According to his knowledge, he's exactly where he's supposed to be. What about the charges? I'm not understanding what you're trying to say. Do I think the charges are inaccurate? What are you saying? Would you like to come up and take the verbal approach? Or are we going to stay in written form?
Check out Sybil, aka Mama Earth. She's in first place in the national contest Fab and Over 40. Guys, please be sure to drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share.
Are we gonna stay in written form? Why do people say you belong next to him in jail? Because everybody is entitled to opinions. Are the charges, are they accurate? I think they are. And not only do I think they're accurate, so does the judicial system of the state of Georgia. Thing about it is, it doesn't matter what I think. If this goes to trial, it's going to be in the hands of the people of DeKalb County. They're the ones who are going to have to render a verdict. I hope that answers your question. Am I going to take the stand? If they ask me to, I will. Maybe I'm not necessary. If they ask me, I'll be right up in there. Do I hate Nature Boy now? No. Hating people, only you feel it. And what does hating Nature Boy do for me? Why don't I believe what no more gotta love me? Be more specific. Do you think he is still God? The fact that you gotta ask that question, the fact that you asked that question, I'm not allowed to engage in conversation with you further, because that would violate my own code of conduct. Hey, what's going on, Tatted Beauty? You used to believe in the mission, now you don't. There was no mission. And the fact that you think that there was a mission, I can no longer further engage in conversation with you. It's against my code of conduct. You gonna start telling people that? Hey man, it ain't mine. All knowledge is to be shared. It's not copyrighted, it's not trademarked. So you never tell people they stupid. You never engage with people once you recognize they're stupid. If you entertain a clown, you have just opened an invitation for yourself to be a part of the circus. People are viewing Carbonation as if it was some type of reality TV show. They don't understand that if they're talking about this 20 years from now, they're retards. But I can talk about this 20 years from now because it wasn't a reality TV show for me. It's my actual life. So enjoy carbonation while you can. Because if you're talking about this 20 years from now, something's wrong with you. You can turn this off, you can walk away from it, but I can't. The turning point that made me get away was when he got arrested. It created enough space for me to start reactivating my own critical thinking ability rather than relying on a script and the belief system of the group. I began analyzing what I was doing and what he was doing from my perspective rather than his. The turning point was when he got arrested. I took off the nature boy glasses and started looking at reality as Aaron again. The best thing to do when dealing with people is to know how much energy each person you come in contact with actually deserves. The best people you're going to meet in your life are those that understand mutual relationships. You give to them, they give to you. Always stay away from people that are only in the interest of taking. I should move this up here now, huh? How y'all doing on this fabulous Friday, fantastic Friday, phenomenal Friday? People was waiting to be ignorant. I had to accept that ignorance ain't going nowhere. Stupidity ain't going nowhere. It's all about how I choose to deal with it. My wife gave me one of my favorite terminology for some of the psychological behaviors I see with people. What's up, H-Time? Is that a lot of people who display an overt need to be noticed are suffering from attention deprivation. These people are attention starved. They'll do anything to attach themselves to something or someone that's going to get them noticed. Go do a talent show. Go sing in the choir. There's so many other ways to get noticed than on social media. If you really want to get noticed, go to Walmart naked. You'll get more than enough attention. And public and indecent exposure is only a misdemeanor. So you won't even, you know what I'm saying? If you that starved for attention, go to Walmart, get butt naked and start shopping. It's only gonna be a misdemeanor. And you're going to get all the attention. I'm telling you, you know about Tupac, All Eyes on Me? You're going to be just like Tupac. I promise you. Everybody going to be looking at you. You're going to get all the attention you could have asked for. Go butt naked shopping at Walmart. It's only going to be a misdemeanor. All eyes going to be on you. And you'll finally get that fulfillment you've been looking for in life. I promise you, ain't nobody gonna not look at you. You done tried the makeup, you done tried shoes, you done tried hair, you done tried clothes, and you're still not getting the attention you want. You don't even got BBLs. Go to Walmart, butt naked, and start shopping, and I promise all eyes gonna be on you like you've been wanting this whole time. They gonna lock you up, but you'll be able to get out. Just tell them you had a nervous breakdown and that you forgot where you was at. You thought you was in the bathroom. And it's only gonna be a misdemeanor. It's called indecent exposure. It's not a felony. You'll be all right. But at least you can die in peace, finally feeling what it feels like to be noticed. Tell them you forgot to take your medication. You thought you was in the bathroom. You woke up, you realized you was in Walmart. All right. To everybody that's out there that's attention deprived. People be mad at me like this is the type of attention you want. I'm known for being humiliated and brainwashed and embarrassed on the internet for 4 years. Yeah, that's what I've been looking for. This person said the only reason you're famous. I'm like, you think I'm famous? And even if that's the case, look at what I'm famous for. You act like I'm famous for songwriting or a movie. I'm famous for being embarrassed and humiliated and brainwashed for 4 years on the internet. Would you like to trade places with me? You want attention that bad? Would you like, anybody want to trade places with me? Appreciate that, Inky. Would anybody like to trade places with me? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Inky, you want to trade places with me? Or you just raising your hand because I said your name? Okay. Anybody want to trade places with me? Please. You can have it. No, I got you. I figured that was a miscommunication. Would anybody like to trade places with me, please? You can have this quote unquote attention. I really don't want it. I really would like to be known for something else. But unfortunately, we are unable to undo our past. So now I gotta take this and make the most out of it. Who knows what it's gonna turn into? Hopefully something magical, for lack of better words. Something magical, something spectacular and amazing, all wrapped up at the same time. If y'all don't smile, you should really practice it. I swear, smiling really makes not only your life better, but everybody that is on the receiving end of your smile. If your teeth toe up, don't worry. You can get porcelain veneers. You can get Crest white strips, and you can get the Invisalign braces. Appreciate that, Blondie. What do they say about smiles? It's free. Something. I don't know. I can't remember. There's so many sayings about smiles. Do you think Nature Boy will ever get out? Well, I would imagine they're not going to give him life. I think that, I don't know if he'll get life. So I will imagine that he will get out one day. But I hope that he doesn't get out until I submit my application for Social Security. Oh, thank you, Tay. Yeah, so when I start filing for Social Security, then I think it'll be a good time to let him out. The dangerous part about people is that because he doesn't acknowledge that he did any wrong, by default, he'll do it again. No, I get it, Tay. I definitely am way more pleasant because I don't have a ongoing internal conflict that I now have to then get online and express onto y'all. I don't have an internal conflict. And so therefore I no longer have to use you as a target. No, that's good, Blondie. And also, Bigo already has enough chaos on it. Why would I get on here and add to it? Don't make any sense. I don't know what WSP means. I'm not sure what WSP means. Very good observation, uncomfortable. There's always two things. There's what you think, and then there's what's actually gonna happen. Oh, it means what's up? What's up, Lauren? Thank you for that translation, No Chance. My response to that is, we gonna see. We gonna see, ain't we? Everybody has their theories. Everybody has their opinions. We won't truly know until that time comes. So I'm just waiting as patiently as I can. He has some type of hearing on November 3rd. Yeah, Blondie. They're supposed to be reevaluating the demand for speedy trial. And I believe that they submitted another motion for bond. So I believe both of these motions are going to be reviewed. But like I said, we're going to see. But that's exactly 2 weeks from now. Not next Friday, but the Friday after that. Because next week is the last full week in October. That's crazy. October's almost over with. Literally 2023 is almost over with. It's moving so fast. I'm about to be a whole 35. What am I going to do for my 35th birthday? Oh, if I make it there, let me slow down. Let's slow your horses there, buddy. If I make it that far, I might not even make it till tomorrow. I'm young. Oh yeah, definitely. Have a blast. I ain't gonna wait for my birthday to have a blast. I try to have a blast every day if I can. I'm not finna wait for one day out the year to have a blast. Yeah. That's just how I see it. I feel like Shawty Low though. I done it all. Go skydiving? Nah, I'm cool out the skydiving right now. I feel like Shawty Low done it all. I don't even get excited about the stuff that people commonly do for their birthday. We probably just gonna go out to eat. That's it. How's Ja? Man, Ja is amazing, man. It's amazing to watch kids go from these little bitty beings that can't talk, don't know where they at, to being able to run around and talk and have their own opinions about life. It's amazing. The growth and development process is so rapid. People who compare humans to animals are retarded. The development of a human being is way more fascinating and complex than the development of a goat or an elephant or a monkey. Hey, Tiki Boo, that's the trick of marketing. A lot of people are emotionally attached to what they thought carbonation was based upon the presentation of it. But what you seen and what it was is two different things. There was never a mission. It was bound to fail the moment it started. Because the person that initiated wasn't equipped to lead their own self, let alone a nation or a tribe of people.
I think that Aaron, aka True, would make a great witness. If the state were to call him, he would actually be able to handle himself very well on the stand. What y'all think? Leave me a comment. Let me know.
I'm telling you, do something you never did before for your birthday. I might. But I'm the type of person that I ain't even relying on my birthday. That joker might not get here. I might not even get there. What made me stay so long? Man, I really believed in what we was doing, man. I didn't see it for the facade that it was fully until he got arrested and after I left. Golf, I hate golf. I hate watching it. The only thing I like is Top Golf. Top Golf, I rock with Top Golf. But that putt and getting in the cart and no, man, nah. Top Golf, that's it. Top Golf fun to me. Do you think the prior military experience made you stay long? I can see that as a factor. It became a game after a while to see who could outlast the next person. You know, people took pride in being there the longest. It was delusion, it wasn't loyalty. Oh, no, man, you can't forget about Top Golf. Top Golf, where it's at. But the people was what really made Top Golf. If we didn't have the whole family around, it wouldn't have been as great. It wouldn't have been as great if we didn't have everybody there. If it was just, you know what I'm saying, if it was just one or two people, it wouldn't have been as exciting. But just the fact that everybody was there was what made Top Golf, that experience, memorable. But yeah, Carbon Nation started becoming this game of who could outlast the other person. So many people were getting acknowledgments for being there 2 years and 3 years and 4 years and never having left. And so your status amongst the group was connected to your longevity. And I don't call that loyalty. See what I'm saying? Like when you're on the outside looking in of Carbon Nation, when your involvement in Carbon Nation was through a phone screen, you have those belief systems. I didn't witness Carbon Nation through a phone screen. I was there. What you watched wasn't loyalty. It was delusion. They're not the same thing. Yeah, Top Golf was fun. Laser tag, I thought about laser tag, but I don't know, I might just get something to eat, bro, and chill. Like I don't have to make a big deal and have the balloons that say 35. I don't care nothing about all that, man. It's the people that make my event. Being around the right people can make a simple thing huge, and being around the wrong people can just destroy your life. So I'm more concerned with the people I'm gonna be around. I ain't worried about what we doing. I can sit down and watch a movie with somebody that I want to spend time with, and that be the greatest thing ever. I ain't trying to put on no show. I ain't doing it for the gram. It's not so much that I don't think all men can be grouped in an umbrella the same way all women can't be grouped. But you got to understand, the reason I'm simple now is because I done did a lot. I done ran everything into the ground. When's your birthday? March 14th. I done ran everything into the ground. That's why I refuse to drink or smoke again, because I don't smoke my head off and drink my head off. I'm cool off that. I drink water now. I don't need to do that. Nah, I'm Pisces, man. Even though Pisces don't mean much to me, I understand the conversation. My birthday, March 13th. My brother, the 12th. That was yeah, if I make it that far, I'll be the good old 35. Good old 35. To me, ain't no Pisces in the sky just as much as the moon didn't go in front of the sun. The moon was not in front of the sun. The moon can't block the sun. The sun is big. It's just from our perspective, it appears to be that way. Just like the stars appear to be making these geographical shapes that don't really exist. You'll be 36, we right on there together then. That means you were born in 88. You and Steph, no, I think Stephen Curry 1 year older than me. I think me and Stephen Curry got the same birthday. Me, Stephen Curry, and Albert Einstein all got the same birthday, but I think Stephen Curry was born in 88. When I found that out, I was like, oh wow, me and Stephen Curry got the same birthday. What are the chances? And Albert Einstein got the same birthday. What are the chances? But I mean, it's only 365 days, so the chances of you being born the same day as somebody famous is extremely high. It is what it is, though. I haven't been this peaceful in a long time. I have not been this peaceful in a long time, bro. And I'm so glad I don't have to do it with the use of a substance. Do you get tired of talking about carbonation? No, I don't. I was the worst. Hey man, that's unfortunate. Have your feelings changed about mixed couples being together or married? Yeah, I don't think that the quality of a relationship is dictated by the complexion of a person's skin. Cause I know some people that's black as night, that's evil as anybody else could be with paler skin. The complexion of a person's skin does not dictate the content of their character. Have my mind shifted since leaving? Yes, ma'am. I would hope so. You understand? If my mind didn't shift after leaving the cult, that means that a physical separation occurred without the psychological separation. When I took a break from social media, did I miss going live? Yeah. You look different without the locks? Yeah, I don't like locks. I'm truly happy for you. That's excellent. Thank you. Well, that's okay, Ohio Empath. That's okay. Yeah, me and Kendra still married. We're still together. What I learned through this situation, Ohio Empath, one of the things I learned is that forgiveness is not for the other person, it's for you. If I don't forgive this situation, now don't get me wrong, I don't excuse the person's behavior. But if I don't forgive this situation, that hatred can then be transferred into my family, into my son, and into other aspects of my life. So I'm not going to let that happen. And the reason I don't like locks is because, especially whip locks, is because I don't believe I could fully clean my hair because it was so thick. And I also don't like the inflexibility of locks. You can only really tie them up and stuff like that. I'd rather be able to wash my hair through all the strands and be able to get more diverse of a hairstyle selection than I would be able to with locks. You was always intelligent though. It didn't make sense. Couldn't figure it out. Cults can't use people who are retarded. If you look at everybody in Carbon Nation, there was a level of intelligence and a skill set available, whether it be your ability to speak, to do music, to do art, just to be beautiful or to dance or whatever. Our talents were utilized to promote Carbon Nation, because if it was just Mr. Bishop himself sitting there, it wouldn't have been as impactful as it is today. It wouldn't have garnered the same amount of attention. So contrary to popular belief, cults actually only desire people who have a certain level of intelligence or a certain level of ability and skill, so that intelligence and skill can be utilized and exploited. And if it's still hard for you to understand, I give you 2 resources, and one is on Netflix, How to Be a Cult Leader. And then also, if you will, they have a website about the Stanford prison experiment. No, I appreciate that, Tam. But unfortunately, like Malcolm X said, we was influencing an agenda that was not complete or correct. It was a facade. It was an illusion. And I realized a lot of people believed, and some people continue to believe in the illusion, and they're having a hard time letting it go. Some people really believe Carbon Nation took a turn for the worse, and that it was good in the beginning. Whatever you need to believe, man. I'm not here to take your belief system away from you. I don't care what you believe. We just waiting on the outcome of this trial. Your opinion just doesn't have that type of priority in my life. You can think Carbon Nation was great. You can think that the people there deserve to be in jail. The people who were there deserve to be in jail too. You can think whatever you want to think. Don't matter. Because everybody got an opinion. And everybody has the opportunity to share it. And going back to your question about do I ever get tired of talking about Carbon Nation, there was this guy named Steve Hassan, and he was in a cult in the 70s, and he's still on Instagram talking about it today. I used to wonder why he not pushing y'all talents. I'm like, well, because it wasn't about our talents. When you're a cult leader, you're simultaneously a sociopathic narcissist. So everything had to be about him. Even now, there's a level of satisfaction with him being in jail and people are paying attention to it and talking about it. As ridiculous as that may seem, he's getting a level of enjoyment from being in jail. Well, ain't we gonna see? That's for a jury to decide, ain't it? Appreciate that, Phantasma. That's for the jury to decide, ain't it? Yeah, I mean, he want to know what people are saying in the live. What am I speaking on? Various topics, various things. But that's okay though. That's okay. Regardless of what the outcome of this case is, at the end of the day, I no longer am a part of the cult. So that's the greatest thing that's not going to change regardless of what the verdict comes out to be. But we're going to see though. We're going to see. Would that put me in danger? No. I often wondered. But the thing about it is, if you look at the pattern of the cult leader, because he doesn't identify with what he's doing is wrong, even if he were to get out, he'd go right back. It's not going to change his behavior. He'll go right back to jail. Just like R. Kelly. R. Kelly got acquitted on something that he was recorded doing. But because the victim said it wasn't her, they couldn't use it. But eventually, I believe, I don't know if there's any scientific or logical reasoning for this, but I believe that your karma eventually does catch up to you. Ratchet, excuse me, I said Ratchet, what's going on? But we gonna see, man. Everybody has their opinion, everybody has their theories, but I'll deal with that if it ever came to it. We'll take it one day at a time. We'll handle things as they come. That's how we gonna do that. Oh, we can go with that FMW. We can go if that works best for you. We can go with that. We can go with reap what you sow. We can go with that. So everybody know everything. Everybody got the answers, don't they? Appreciate that correction. Oh, correction. It's reap what you sow. Excuse me, it's not karma. Because karma is a Hindu belief of reincarnation. Got it. Thank you, Professor. Oh boy. It was the year 2023 and everybody was right. It was the year 2023 and everybody thought what they thought was right. It was the year 2023, and everybody thought they were smarter than everybody. It was the year 2023, and Google allowed the dumbest of the dumbest.
All right, y'all. A word from Rambo, aka Wild Quetzal.
What up, y'all? I'm excited to share an offering that I've been putting a lot of intention and energy into. It's called Wild Brotherhood, and it's a community for conscious, intentional, sovereign-seeking men who are wanting to come together, build themselves up, develop themselves, and level up in all domains of existence. So there's two parts to the Wild Brotherhood. I'll explain it very simply. The first part is a monthly membership that includes weekly video calls, a group chat, access to a network of men who have different skill sets. We will intertwine that with one another, as well as priority access to the in-person events, which is part two, the gathering.
Y'all be sure to check out Rambo at wildbrotherhood.com. Any men out there who are interested in building with like-minded men, check them out.
To feel like they were smart. What you laughing at, Juicy Juice? What you hee-heeing and ha-haing for? Did I learn anything from being in there? Yeah. How to appropriately treat people. What's up, 2023? I try to stay away from the profanity. I learned how not to treat people. I learned that the person that has to inflate themselves the most feels the smallest. I learned that an overly excessive need to prove what you are is only confirmation of how much you feel that you are not. Oh, while I was there, are you saying like, I learned. Yeah, those are the things I learned while I was there. That's what I learned while I was there. Listen, Tam, everybody gotta be right. Everybody gotta be right, man. Just let them be right. That's what I learned while I was there. I didn't implement it until I got out. It's all good. Well, that is my time. I might be back on here later on. But if not, y'all enjoy y'all Friday, man.
I'm kicking back and I'm kicking back and I'm kicking back and I'm vibing. I'm chilling, I'm good. I'm kicking back and I'm good. Everything good over here, yeah. Everybody know I ain't about that drama. Everything good over here, yeah. Everybody know I ain't about that drama. Oh yeah. Oh look what it started. I'ma tell you right now, I plan on chillin' so hard right now. Ain't taking no calls right now. I'm kicking back and I'm lighting up, doing what the fuck I want. Just roll the wood, I'm feeling good. Just me, myself, and this blunt. Everything I do is way up, man. If anybody good, I swear it's us, man. I'm vibing, I'm chillin', I'm good. I'm kicking back and I'm vibing. I'm chillin', I'm good. I'm kicking back and I'm vibing. I'm chillin', I'm good. I'm kicking back and I'm